So everybody, welcome back to a brand new FIFA Rumour transfer mill little thing that we've been doing lately, and this time we are heading to London, heading to the Hammers, West Ham United. They've been busy little bastards this week in the transfer window in terms of bringing in Joe Hart, but obviously I think Arnautovic looks like he's going to complete his move, and there's a lot of talk about Javier Hernandez or Chicharito arriving from Bayer Leverkusen. So there's some big changes coming in, and obviously we know Pablo Zabaleta is already signed, so that's a decent experience right back in there. Now obviously no European football, nothing like that this season, just going straight out for the league. What can you predict? It's a tough one for West Ham, but the squad of players that they have, if they are going to add these couple, I'm expecting a top 10 finish maybe. The team they have, the players they have is actually decent. The likes of Antonio, Carroll, Lanzini, if they get Snodgrass up to that performance he had at Hull City, you know, there's a decent side there and a great leader in Noble. I think most teams in the Premier League would take. So I think adding what's there, you know, great players to come off the bench now as well. I'm expecting a top 10 finish out of this if we can. So let's get straight into it, see how we look after a couple of months, and hopefully we'll be in around that mid-table mark, I'm hoping. So then we've got to December, 12-13 games into the season. That's not really what I was hoping for. We're currently in 14th position, but in fairness we are only two points off the top 10, so it's not disaster. Plus we have a game in hand over some, but I'd still be expecting a bit better. The usual contenders at the top: United, Arsenal, Everton I'm expecting anyway, with so many new recruits. Chelsea obviously, Spurs, Liverpool are down near us, so it'd be nice to catch Liverpool actually. That would be sweet. But yes, not going according to plan really in terms of the league. So maybe we need to make a couple of changes maybe in our formation. I wonder if it'd be worth playing Hernandez and Carroll up front together. That could be something worth looking at. In terms of goals, I even mentioned when Lanzini's our top goal scorer on 5. Maybe that's kind of telling us something there. So I think maybe looking around, maybe changing up a few things could be the way forward. So yeah, we're going to mess around with the team. Going to try and get a bit more of an attacking flow or something to it, and we'll see where that puts us. Well then, we have reached March and the changes seem to have worked a bit better for us. We're currently sitting 9th place on 38 points. That was good. We switched it up. We went with 2 up front, Antonio and Hernandez, and I'm hoping we have reaped the benefits of that. In fairness, we'll be on 26. We're only 4 points off Liverpool, which means we could even be looking at a Europa League spot, which would be a fucking great achievement for West Ham. That would be perfect for us. So I'm quite happy with that. That's a big improvement from us. And what we look on goals wise, Lanzini's still up there on 7, so that's decent enough. I was hoping that there's Antonio up there now on 7. It's a good player, that Antonio. I do like him. Bit of a superstar in fairness for West Ham. But that's a nice little turn of events. It'd be nice if we could just grab 1 or 2 more spots and got ourselves into that position to grab Europe for next season. That would be nice. I think West Ham need that now with the new big stadium and with everything that's going on. That'll just finish things up nice for the club. So we're going to push right on now, right to the end of the season, and we'll see how things finish. Right, so season is over, and it didn't really work out the way we had hoped. We got into top 10 though, which is what we said at the start, so I suppose it's technically mission accomplished. Turns out then Spurs ended up winning the league. They beat Manchester United by 1 point, which in fairness, I wouldn't mind seeing Spurs win the league. I think they deserve a Premier League title at this stage. Chelsea rolled up a third, and Arsenal, as usual, get their 4th place. The Toffees finished ahead of Liverpool, which will not have gone down well. But from a Liverpool fan point of view, I hope we fucking are better than that this season. We deserve to be. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. We need to be better than that this season. Relegated Burnley, Brighton, and Huddersfield. I think realistically, I can't see Burnley being relegated. I think they've made a couple of decent signings. They make good signings, so I'm hoping that they stay up. I wouldn't mind. Brighton, Huddersfield went down, which it's hard to say. Huddersfield are buying a shitload of players at the moment. I mean, he's changing the whole squad, not just the starting 11. Like. But realistically, that wasn't a bad season. Fuming a little bit, we didn't. I mean, you're talking one more win, and we would have been in City's place, give or take. So it's a bit of a shame. Let's see how things went elsewhere, because I actually forgot to check all the rest of the things. Crystal Palace took the FA Cup, beating Spurs. That was interesting. West Ham nowhere to be seen. Not good enough. League Cup, Spurs took the League Cup, beating Watford 2-0. Interesting finales, alright. Just check the FA Cup there again. So Spurs were technically on a treble there, which that would have been an interesting one. So they won the League Cup. A shame they missed out on the FA Cup then, isn't it? West Ham no sign of us again. What the fuck were we playing at? Bayern Munich took the Champions League, beating Barcelona 2-1 in the final. So that would have been a good game actually. It would have been a fairly decent final. United got to the semis. Not bad. Interesting. Europa League. Who took it? Juventus. Interestingly. And look at that for a game with Liverpool. Fuck. 4-4 draw. It's a shame. Would look to see Liverpool win that, alright. But that is that anyway. And so, how we do goal scoring wise? Did we get up there? Antonio finished on 12 in the end for us, which is a decent return. I say I'd be happy enough with that if I was a West Ham manager. Anybody else? And Arnautovic ended up at 9. For the money you're gonna pay for him, I think. Yeah, you need to be bagging in more than 9 goals for fuck's sake. And assists. Well, Hernandez, he's decent on the assists, but it's not what you're buying him for, so you would be expecting a bit better than that. But in terms of a season, that wasn't actually too bad, and I think if you're a West Ham fan, okay, you want another step, maybe hitting the Europa League's place. But in terms of that's not too bad of a season though. You know, we're near relegation, which obviously is the important part for West Ham. But there's some good signings there, I think. I think Joe Hart obviously is a decent signing. He's a good goalkeeper. Although I didn't think there was much wrong with Randolph and Adrian, but you got a bit of class in there now, I think. And if you do get Hernandez, I think you're looking at around 15 goals anyway for a season. Once he gets the right supply. But I think the likes of Lanzini and Arnautovic, there's some decent players in there that could really provide. So I'd be excited if I was a West Ham fan coming into this season by the looks of some of the players and stuff. So I hope he's do well. I hope he's do good, because I do like West Ham as a football club. I think they got good proper fans there. It's a good loyal fan base that they have. I know the new season or the new stadium didn't quite work last season, but I think it will in the long run. You know, financially it's obviously a big part of it, so try and get Europe out of it somehow. Then I think it's a massive stepping stone. So that is the end of our West Ham challenge anyway. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.